Why do I have my mask on? Where am I? How did I get here? Who are you people? Do I know you? There's no one around me. No one woke you up. Retard. It's just you, I think. I mean, we can hope it's just, you know, you. No one else. Because this is some weird... Oh, why are we in a city? Oh, what the fuck? What did I do? How am I here? This is... Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. You can make do here. You just gotta get out. That's all. You just gotta find your way out, and once you're out, you'll be safe and sound. I got a feeling this isn't gonna be easy. Alright, let's get a lay of the land. Let's see what we can do, where we can go, who's around. If there is anyone around, that's the biggest question. Depending on who's around, depends on the actions I can make, the choices I can proceed with to get myself out of here, out of this concave fucking alleyway. Alleyways always have X because they're alleys, they're not dead ends, right? Well, alleys do have dead ends sometimes, it's just not, you know, usually commonplace that they have dead ends. We're in somewhere, terminal 6, right, that's where we are. I recognize this layout, I recognize the cars here, well, more or less the road here. The road's very unique around here, and they have a hard point. That's my only way out, I think. Okay, breathe. If you got in here with no help, then you can get out with no help. That's what you're trying to say. Well, that's a shield barrier. And what else do you have going for you? You got your gear, number 1, that's the most important thing. Number 2, I could just use a little Zeus and get myself out that way. However, that's not an option. The fact that will alert them, because I don't have access to the terminal. I can't turn off the alarm that would sound when that barrier deactivates, thus causing a chain reaction when it ends up with me getting me tied up and shot. Tied up and shot is not something I want to do right now, because tied up and shot isn't my end goal. My end goal as a human being right now is to get out of here alive, safe, sound, prosperous, not crazy. I'm not crazy when I say this, because that's what human beings want. They don't want to be shot. And I'm a human being. And hello, mammoths. Okay. You have a massive headache. I think you were drunk. I think this is a hangover. Is that why? What year is it? This isn't calendar. Mammoths. Right, we have mammoths. This is a museum. And a hard point. More or less a command point. And you're blabbering up a storm, so Oh, jackpot. Now, where do you lead, my dear old interface? You even have a command module monitor. Oh, you're one hell of a command point. And there's nothing in here, so you're probably disabled. Probably. There's also no cops in here that have shot at you yet, so it's probably disabled, right? Right, Norman? Yeah, that's the best way to think about things right now, is look on the bright side. Look on the bright side. Look on the trash-covered floors and look on the bright side. You got a command point. You got your doohickey. You can get out of here. Get through the barrier. Gary? What the fuck? There's no shower curtain. Oh, I guess he's for gay people. You can get out. There's a lock there. Maybe you can... This is French. Are we in City 14? Did you get up in City 14? How'd you get here? That's how many miles? No, kilometers. Use kilometers, because you're not an American. Well, you're sort of American, but you're not really fully American, because it's not really where you were raised, right? You know, it more depends on the environment you're raised in rather than, you know, where you come from. I mean, if an Arabic man was born in Arabia, well, what the fuck is Arabia? Afghanistan. And then if he was... And if he was raised in Canada, he'd be more Canadian. It really depends on the generation. If his parents were second generation, he was... There's something in here. If his parents were second generation, that would make him a third generation, which means he would have more Canadian cultural influences. Then again, we were starting to be a big melting pot back in the 90s. That's when we were letting in all the immigrants from Yugoslavia come through during that whole big shebang. I mean, that was nasty. I remember hearing about the ghettos. Just stuff happened there. Oh, that and the Albanians. Those are Yugoslavians, right? Maybe they're No, Albania's always been around. It was a monarchy. It was led by... Who was it during the 40s? I remember it was King Zod. Or Zog. It was Zod, wasn't it? No, Zod sounds too evil. It's probably Zog. Because that's just the right amount of evil and funny. Because if you have a Z, that's an evil letter. And if you have a D, that's a good letter. Now, good letters tend to make up for the bad letters at the end, you know? Because that's just kind of how grammar works. At least for me, in my wacky, crazy, wild world. You went in a circle, a jackass. Okay, think. Ponder. Ponder upon your situation. Command point, barrier, you have guns, you have Zeus, you have the power of lightning and thunder. Strike them all down. No, don't strike them all down. That's a bad idea. Because you strike them all down, it's going to end up with you getting tied up and shot. And as we mentioned before, we're going through this exact same area. That getting tied up and shot is not what a human being wants. Maybe some people. There's some sick fucks out there. It's a highway. Man, I wish I had a race car. Like one of those nice dragsters. I just go along down there, fucking 500 miles an hour. I think that's how fast those cars get to. Land speed record and all. You don't go up there, because then there's going to be a sniper, and the sniper's going to shoot you. Well, no. Well, at least with the sniper, you won't get tied up and shot. You'll just get shot. Now, not every human being wants to get tied up and shot. I mean, me, I'm more of like a just kind of get shot guy. Not really more of a get tied up and shot guy. You know? You know. Now, more or less on this matter, I'm quite indifferent, as it seems that there's nothing in here, or around here, or even remotely close to here. There's no cameras either. If there was cameras, I would be fucking shitting bricks right now. We're talking crap tons of bricks. How am I alive? How do I act this way and stay alive? Let alone prosper? Is this like some kind of reverse Darwinian, like, shit going on here? Am I like backwards evolution? That's a cop. That's a bush. Oh, my heart sank. I thought that was a cop. If that was a cop, why did you keep looking at it? Maybe it was a cop. Maybe you should go inside. Maybe he was just so stunned at seeing another cop out here wearing a bandolier like a fucking cowboy from a fucking spaghetti western, The Good, the Bad, the Norman fucking film type shit that you're just kind of stuck here now. Oh, that was a cop. That wasn't a bush. That was a cop. Cop, not bush. Cop, not bush. Cop, not bush. Cop, not bush. Hangover's kicking hard. Do you have ibuprofen? I wish you had ibuprofen. If we had ibuprofen, man, we could go long fucking way with that. Getting rid of that headache and all. Once the headache is gone, I could probably get in the terminal. You're blue. What happened here? Oh, there's just probably cracking the thing there. That's a nice surface. They don't usually keep them that clean. I mean, they're not really, you know, they're not really clean in general. Is there biomass hooked up to it? I mean, pretty much. Well, most of the time there's some kind of biomass lining it. Well, no, that's just the big wires. No, it's not like there's biomass inside. I mean, maybe there is biomass inside. I'm not really sure about that, though. Let's be honest. If any 1144 had to scrub down biomass, I'm pretty sure they'd all quit on the first fucking day. I mean, I know I would if I was in an 1144 crew. But no, that was also my job, and I didn't quit on the first day. No, I actually quite enjoyed working with the biomass. I thought it was kind of like surgery. Surgery, but for, it's what like Frankenstein is, because I had to pluck the rats out, and sometimes the rats would still be alive somehow. I think it was some kind of symbiotic relationship with the biomass. It wasn't just rats too, it was birds. There was canaries, blue jays, fucking sparrows, all that shit in there. I don't know how the blue jay got in there. I think it escaped from a zoo. I remember hearing something about that big zoo escape early on in the days. Something about a gorilla? Oh, man. Gorilla. Man. If I had a gorilla with me right now, I could just ride on its back and then hop over that shield barrier. And I could be perfectly fine. A gorilla's what I need. That's the perfect travel mechanism. But what do they eat? They eat leaves, right? Silverbacks do, I think. If I had a silverback gorilla and I fed it leaves, maybe a bit of garbage here and there, some old Chinese food. Man, that could get me some places. Did you? You didn't just drink, did you? No, this is something else. No, maybe you're just scared. Well, that's a smart wall. How the fuck did I not notice that my third lap around? Why am I walking in circles? Oh, there's a soldier. No, it's just the ferry moving. If that was a soldier, you'd be more scared, wouldn't you? Well, that was good enough amount of fear, right? Yeah, that was good enough fear. Thank you, man. Okay, right. So, course of action. The catwalk. Ooh, yes. The fire escape. The catwalk. That's Bush. That wasn't a cop. That was the exact same Bush cop. Bush cop. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I think my joints are getting a little loose as of late. Fourth doctor's been helping out. Probably wouldn't be able to walk with all the bullets that catch the leg if it wasn't for them Vortigaunts. I recall something about this place. What was it? What was it that was in here that I remember? There's something in here. You're on the outskirts of a fucking city? You're shitting me. We didn't just get into the, like, sort of canal areas of the outskirts. No, we're just on the outskirts of the main fucking plaza, aren't we? There's something in here that I remember. I don't exactly recall what, though. Something useful. Huh. I wonder... Now that's what I'm talking about. If it can hold me. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow, we really moved up in the world, didn't we? Yeah, that's something, alright. You can just crawl on past here, can't you? And that's how you get out. You climb over a smart wall. Because you're a genius. Ain't that right? You're a genius. You can't climb over that. You're gonna cut yourself and die. You're not a genius anymore. I digress. I retract that statement from the court of law. Court of smart walls. Please do not be mad. I am so sorry for the perjury I committed on this day. Do you think smart walls have biomass inside of them? Do you think they have rats? Oh my god. How many rats do you think move? It's like a whole horde. Like zombies. 500 rats move when that thing crawls. That's a saying. Hello, radio tower. If I could jack into you, I get a little signal boost. Boom, I could contact someone. They could get me out of here. I don't like my radio anyway. It kind of sucks. I mean, you just won't really use it. I'm kind of too scared. Sometimes they listen in on what I'm saying. Sometimes they reply back. Or maybe it's just my own brain. Because, you know, the earpiece is hooked up to my head, and sometimes I'm not really used to headphones. That's not really something I used to use before all this. So I tend to just kind of think that it's my head talking to me, and that makes me look crazy when I'm talking to myself, but they can't hear me. So maybe sometimes it is my head, but other times it's the actual person on the radio talking through the headpiece. And there's also the speaker on the belt. I think there's a speaker up there. I don't know exactly where the sound comes from. I just know the sound comes from my sort of ear. It goes in my ears. It's also external with dispatch at least. Well, actually, yeah, no, I'm wrong there. Dispatch has the external, you know, speaker, and then you TACCOM's technical comms unit. That's up in our headpiece here. It's powered by on the back we got a black box, and we got a battery unit that keeps our masks powered, allows for optical feedback, and a lot of units don't tend to charge it. And that's why some of them with the blue eyes, they look fucking stupid. They look stupid with them fucking blue eyes. I don't know why they don't do that. I don't know why they don't charge it so their blue eyes don't look dumb. I mean, sometimes they overcharge it. Sometimes it's a big issue. There's someone moving in the bush over there? Okay. You know what? We have two routes. It's like Wheel of Fortune, except if it was for toddlers. Because we have the stairway. What does this have to do with Wheel of Fortune? Whoa. What the fuck? How did the Bulgarians afford that? It's how many streetlights? 3, 9, 12, 16. 16 total fucking lights, I think. If it goes around there, it's 16. If not, then it's 14 or 15. I can't exactly tell. My mask is getting foggy a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Nothing too bad, though. I can handle it. Okay, so we take the catwalk. We have a tactical advantage if we get encountered. But however, if we do have to pull back, then they could come from that tunnel there and then jump my ass so hard that it'll make it look like fucking O Block was a party. O Block was kind of like a party, though. Isn't that where that... Who was that lady? I forgot her name. This is why you don't travel alone. If you travel alone, stuff like this happens to you. You were going out looking for parts. You were going out looking for parts in a store. No, it wasn't a store, it was a warehouse. You were looking for fuel. Did you drink some of it? That's why we're here, we drank the fuel. No. No, if we drank the fuel, then we'd be dead. No, but we're alive, we're conscious, we regain consciousness. Well, this implies that I parroted my body around like some sort of haunted cadaver and ended up here with no memory. Did I get amnesia? Oh no! Wait, what if I'm not Norman White? What if that's just who I last saw? And I killed him, I took his Uh-oh. Where does this go? No thank you. No thank you. Fuck that, I see 3 shield barriers, I know that's a fucking command point just down the hallway to the left. Check please. No, that's different terminology. That's for a school, and then that's for a restaurant. Those don't really. Well, I mean, schools could have restaurants. I mean, some of them had in America had the McDonald's places. I mean, that wasn't a bad idea. I'd kill that at McDonald's. And again, probably not too healthy. I think they put slop in that shit. Who cares? It's gone. McDonald's brothers are dead. They've been dead for a while now. And Ray Kroc, he's been dead for a while now, I think, as well. Or no, Dizzy. Yeah, he was born 1920. What, he lived until what, like 2000 something? It was just right before he died, I think. Lucky bastard, too. I don't think he'd like to see what happens to his McDonald's installations. I swear to God, I was at a command point somewhere around the City 17 region, and it was in an old McDonald's. Because I saw fucking arches. You could sort of make it out, the debris and everything. I'm pretty sure a Strider or a fucking gunship hit that place harder than anywhere else in the 7-hour war. Because every other building around was pretty much fine. But God forbid the golden arches in another day. Thanks, Combine. Maybe I thought the golden arches were some kind of, like, installation. Because everything else here is so dull and drab that red and yellow would probably draw out their attention more than anything else. Thinking on it now, that's probably why. How old's that fire? That's old. Who lives here? Or the lights are on. Why don't the civil protection just cut the power to this fucking place? That's what I've done. You know, get me up in the vents of this fucking, like, little chimney rickety shack. Get me a pair of fucking wire cutters. Boom, 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 boom. Lights are gone. And then I shock myself because I got a little metal buckle on my glove and those tend to conduct electricity. Why weren't we issued proper fucking rubber gloves? I think these are leather or rubber. Yeah, no, they're rubber. They're rubber gloves because you've been able to touch so much electrical shit even with your baton. That's open. Well, that's a smart wall. No APCs go through there. Combine probably install those lights so the APCs can see the fucking turn so they can get through that properly, because that's pitch black. That's blacker than fucking black. Yeah, I know it's more like a sort of blue color, but I digress. APCs probably slammed into that so they can install the lights themselves. But why wouldn't it be... No, they installed the old world infrastructure. Hell, those little tiny lights that they tend to use in places probably won't work half as well as they do here. I don't need an MP7. I'm safe and sound. I'm perfectly safe. I'm perfectly sound. Nothing can touch me. Honestly, I could win any fight here. I've patrolled this place well enough that I could win any fight here. Nothing can stop me now. Like, pretty much. I mean, I have grenade. I think I have grenades. I didn't check. I should check. No, because then they'll slip out of your hand and explode if you do that by accident. Is that a portal storm? That's a tornado. Oh my god, if there was a tornado, if I had that silverback gorilla, I could fly around that tornado for 500 fucking rotations per minute. Boo, 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 and it fling me in the Citadel and I fucking beat Dr. Brain to death. I'd love to do that. Flying fucking... They don't know this guerrilla warfare tactic. Flying gorilla NATO where they just hurl me at the Citadel in a monkey. Or a primate. I'm a monkey. I'm a primate. Why did they choose monkeys? There are so many cooler animals they could have enslaved. I think they had horses enslaved. I don't know, though. That's a watchtower. See, I told you there was going to be a sniper up here. What did I say? I was right. Yes, you were. There's lions. There's rhinos. Rhinos would be cool. Ah, man. If I had to fight a rhinoceros, I'd just give up. No, you fought in way worse. You ran over shit in your APC that you couldn't even fucking run over properly. Shit was so fucking fleshy that fucking tires would get stuck in it. Next thing you know, you had to call in for support from a secondary grid annex that was nearby. You had to fucking, what was it? It was a couple of fucking trowels that they took from a local CWU warehouse, and they had to fucking dig the wheels out of the beast you ran over. You couldn't even make out what it was, because it was just a pile of yellow and red on the ground. You think it was a zombie. I don't think it was. Zombies don't get that big. Maybe they do, though. I mean, zombies don't tend to live long, but what if they live long enough to just kind of like... Think they get fat? No. That's dumb. Why would that happen? They don't have guts. Maybe it's the head crab? Maybe I just hit a zombie with a really big head crab on it. How the fuck would that work? Just kind of sling itself around like a sledgehammer? Or maybe it was just a bunch of zombies and you couldn't really make out either part, so it just kind of blended into one mass. Or it was one of those poison ones, and maybe the guy that they took over was so abnormally large, like we're talking like a fucking, like a John Coffey, like Green Mile motherfucker, right? Who was so large that he managed to stop an APC in its tracks just by the sheer fucking viscera he let out when he got ran over. And that's always an option. Not a pretty one. Let's just see if the thing is a big zombie. What's the plan? Hello? Hello? You two are my combine compatriots. You're undercover spies working for me. Ain't that right, Mr. Prongs and fucking double-decker shelf? No, triple-decker. Sorry, my apologies. I don't mean to be a bigot, but sometimes this world, it just gets the better of me, makes me into a hateful man. And you, Mr. Light, I love you. Now, I don't know why you're in timeout. I don't know what you did. Maybe that's why that wall was so shiny, is because you didn't dry it properly. That's why you're in timeout. You didn't dry the wall properly. Well, who am I to blame? If I was a light and I had to dry walls all day, I'd be fucking disobedient as well. Hell, my job was fucking hitting shit with sticks, blowing up stuff with missiles, and fucking firing gas rounds, I think it was. I think those things shoot gas. That's what I remember a hand guy talking about that or something. At fucking boats. I have one confirmed naval victory. That's fucking strange. Do you think if I was in the military, and I, as a tank operator, killed a boat? Well, not killed. That's more of like... If I sank a ship, hypothetically, would I get promoted? There was a shot that just cracked off over there. We're gonna go over... These doors are closing. I don't close these behind me. Maybe I did for that one. No. You close them behind you. Or maybe there's something else around here. Something else creeping, lurking. Creeping, lurking. Lingering around here. There's something around here. You know that, don't you? Because you're just that damn smart. You're just that damn fucking smart, ain't you, Norm? You know, you talk too much, but they don't know how smart you are. Not a single fucking word you said has been stupid besides for the thing about the gorillas. Everything else has been based in logics and fact and reason, and it's all reasonable from that regard, and as such, I think the mask is meant to depleting my brain of oxygen. That's the first smart thing I've said all day. But I gotta keep the mask on because I'm outside of a fucking city. If they see my face, they'll be like, wait, that guy has burn scars that match this guy who's taking out numerous of our fucking units. Let's send the whole fucking brigade after him. Fucking fire trucks come blazing down the streets with fucking fire hoses. No, it's like old riot trucks and they got that fucking like riot foam shit. They start using infestation control shit on me, stick me to the ground, start beating me with sticks. That fucking sucked though. That shit hardens. I've had to watch over a couple 1144 crews use that shit on fucking infestation. At least near the outskirts like this. And that shit fucking hardens like cement. You can't peel that shit off. If I had one of those, do you think I could just do like the my cabin if I do the old medieval trick where they got like those big pots of tar or whatever and they dunk them on the guys who are trying to like get on through, right? And they pour it over, the guys are trying to use the ladders to climb up. If I did that to soldiers that were hypothetically repelling. No, wait, that's not how that works. Is it repelling? Okay, idea. If you take that shit and you have mounted on it like the little the tube thing, the applicator device gizmo out a window. Ooh, you nearly got me, tree. I thought you were something moving, but I'm not stum. I'm not dumb. I'm not crazy, because I know there's things that because you move, because there's wind, and you're also alive. I bet you scream. Do you scream? I heard they scream. Keep hitting the mag eject button on this. I think you've dropped the magazine? No, you just accidentally hit it and it makes a little sound. You're fine. Stop being such a puss. Hello? What happened to that building, do you think? You think it was a gunship or a strider? My bet's on gunship, because the way that metal, it looks like there's a blast right in the middle. Because that would be like from the belly cannon, right? Boom! It fucking blows out like a big shockwave sort of thing, causing the metal to bend like that and get torn. Metal to bend. Huh. Ain't that something?
Say that again.
The fuck was that? I'm hearing shit. I'm telling you the fucking radio in my head. I hear things. It's not on the radio. Maybe it was on the radio. Maybe some guy was trying to fucking contact me. It can't be on the fucking radio. It can't be on the fucking radio. No, because that was a real voice. That was a real voice. That was external, not internal. That was outside of your head. Outside of your head voices tend to be true. Inside your head voices tend to not be true. And there's about, what, like 2 in there? There's me and me. Me and me, and that's all I need. Because I am 2 individuals, because I have my external self with my internal self, and my external self contact with my internal self, and as such, my internal self is stuck in this perpetual loop talking with my external self, and that's just how the human brain works, retard. Alright, next plan. Find a way out. I have 5 ideas. I take out the shield barrier from the command point in there, I risk setting off an alarm, and I run faster than fucking Forrest Gump did when he was walking down the I-15. Or, second idea, is I go for that little hole and I find another way out. Third idea, I find a way to extend my rappel, I hook it along that pipe and I scale up there, then I toss it into the rafters up there. No, there's no space. So I'd have to do some Spider-Man type shit where I use the rappel, get up there, and I hopefully hold up there without the pipe fucking breaking on me, my fat ass. And I hook another one all the way up there to the highway, and I get up there via that way. But no APCs go down there because there's a massive fucking combine gate. If there's a massive fucking combine gate, I'm gonna get run over by APCs. That's not what I want to do. No human being wants to get shot and tied up or run over by APCs. Those are the 2 common things that ground resistance members. Maybe there's 3. I think that's head crab. Or a mutual hate for head crabs. I don't think a single... there is that asshole, though. There is that one guy. Maybe I could live here. This could always be my new home. I mean, there's a fire here. There's a shelter. There's a house with electricity. I swear to God, why haven't they cut the power off? That's what I would have done. If we have fucking malignants out in our sector, out in our fucking block, being non-cohesive, non-citizen sector, I cut the power here, send a couple grid units, start snipping the fucking wires. Oh, my electricity, I can't fucking heat my stove. I'm gonna starve now because I can't eat raw meat. I can't eat raw meat. Just fucking eat the raw meat. Boo-hoo, a little bit of dysentery never killed anyone. Professor Alexander the Great. And he wasn't so great because dysentery killed him. Was that it? Was it dysentery? I think it was cholera. Because of cholera, because I can't heat my water. I'm stuck drinking. Just drink the fucking private reserve and shut up. These fucking new rebels today, they don't know the fucking pride as I take a sip of Dr. Breen's water. That's how I woke up here. That is exactly how I woke up here. It's because I took a sip of the fucking water without boiling it, woke up in an alley, and I'm stuck muttering to myself for the past, how long? An hour, walking around in circles trying to figure out how to get out of here. There is a gap in that fucking shield barrier. Oh, you're a genius. This is why you're so smart. This is why everybody loves you. Not everybody, but a lot of people. Do you think Dr. Breen would like me? Do you think if I ever had a one-on-one with Dr. Breen, he'd like me? No, he'd hate me. I'm a science man, but not that much of a science man. He'd probably ramble on about some fungus or some shit. Fuck fungus. Can't even classify it as a meat or a mineral. Or vegetable either. Some weird shit in the middle. Now, if I could get my rappel, hypothetically wonder if I stood up there, I could rappel over. But then there's the descent. And that's if... oh, it's slanted. No, there's no rappelling over that. Well, great idea, jackass. What's plan 2? You could hack it. That's always a good opportunity. If you hack the terminal instead of rappelling because there's a sloped fucking surface, that risks the alarm. Or you could try walking through and see if your civil protection clearance still allows you to walk through. Then again, I might just bonk my mask into the thing and then it could be fucking fucked over. Because God forbid. God fucking forbid that I have my status. Because that brings up more issues than it does fucking problem solvers. Because if I have my status, they're tracking me. They're tracking me hard. Oh, there's a vent. Okay, if this doesn't work, open sesame. Okay, no. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. What's the plan now? So slope surface, I can't get over. The vent. You just brought up the vent. You can't forget about the ventilation shaft here. Now, there's one small issue. Oh my god, I can crawl through. It's loose. Where will this bring me? What the fuck is this cult kind of shit? What? Who makes this? What? Who? Huh? Is this like some sort of fucking Mad Max Thunderdome shit? There's a light in the middle, you have 2 sumo wrestlers on either side that beat the shit out of each other? Or maybe it's more of like a sort of like Western duel kind of place. That'd be kind of cool. And you got people like monkeys clinging in on the rafters and shit. Oh yeah, you got the contestants actually on the rafters like a fucking cage fight. And then you got the guys on below, and when one of them falls, they just rip them to shreds like fucking silverback gorillas. I like the sound of that. These guys are thinking smart. That's some damn good entertainment. Maybe not the ripping to shreds by a gorilla thing, but that's sort of... Hello, sewage pipe. So I'm under the road, and I'm past the barrier. So if I go through this ventilation shaft, and I exit a free man, God be damned, I'm never coming back here. Where am I? Hello? I can hear doors opening. I'm not fucking going through here. Let me back. Alright, Norman. Alright, Norman, what's your big game plan, Norman? Your belt's a little loose, ain't that? Ain't that right? Your big game plan. Your big game plan. You got a big game plan, don't you? Everyone has a goddamn big game plan. And you got one, too. There's arrows. Wait, I didn't check up all these fucking tunnels. That means there has to be something here. I could live here in the fucking cage arena. No one's gonna fucking care. Who has cage fights anymore? There's too little people for cage fights. Cage fighting, that's a thing of the past. You know what's the new thing? It's living in cage fighting arenas. You know, like shipping container homes. That's the new trend. And I'm gonna be the starter for it. Because God forbid something goes my way for once. No, Norman, you can't live in the cage fighting arena. No, Norman, you can't fucking rip people to shreds like silverback gorillas. Fuck you. Get me a tornado and a gorilla for only 500 rotations per minute out of the tornado into the citadel, and I'll beat Breen to shit like a cage fighter. Because if I have cage fighting training, I could beat Breen in a cage fight. And that's how the war would end, is me as a cage fighter. And a gorilla. And he'd be there by my side. And we'd take photographs, and then we'd go and get fucking pina coladas or some shit. If you like pina coladas... Ah, oh, fuck. That's really dusty in there. And getting caught in the rain. If you're not into yoga... and you have half a brain. If you like drinking Private Reserve at midnight and getting lost by a train, I'm the norm that you looked for. Write to me and escape. Down, down. You're stuck in a fucking city. That's great. And the dun 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 dun. You could risk it by hacking the terminal, and then you can plan our escape. If you like hacking in the consoles, hack into me and escape. Alright. Daddy's home. You're still on timeout. The mammoths don't give a shit. The mammoths are too busy bathing. Now you wish you could dry up all that moisture, you fucking lamp, but you can't, because you're lazy. I take back everything I said. You see a beautiful fucking lake with extinct creatures and you don't think to extinct them again? What's your problem? You think I'm crazy? You're the one talking to me. Don't give me that fucking look now. I swear to God, if I go come over there and beat your fucking ass, I will. Because I'm not crazy. No, I'm far from it. You're a genius. You just don't understand it yet. You just don't get it yet. What do you do? How do you start doing this again? Well, first things first, you need the fucking tool. No, you're not doing this. You're gonna do. That's gonna trigger the alarm. Because this is actively hooked up. Now, if this is a hard point, that means that fucking Mommy Annex is gonna come back soon and beat everyone's asses because I didn't defrost the fucking terminal biogel. Biomass. Whatever. Who cares? I'm alone out here, and there's no one that can stop. Did I rack you? I did when I woke up because I was scared. That's what I do when I'm scared, is I like racking my guns. It makes me feel safe for some reason, even though it's not really like doing much because that takes like half a second. It's just that little extra bit of preparedness that just makes me feel just a little bit more safer, in general. Now, out of all things that happened today, you drank some Private Reserve, probably. You wake up in the back with amnesia. You went to get out fuel for your cabin, and you woke up in the middle of fucking nowhere. What do you do now? You go cage fight, that's what. Is there food here? I'm fucking hungry. I'm not hungry enough to eat, but I'm hungry. could book it to the canals. I mean, you got a little peek through that fucking window, didn't you? You saw that there's a little sewage pipe there, and you remember going through there once. I mean, you fucking killed a soldier there once, I think. I think you did that there. Could have been any other place, though. A lot of places look similar nowadays. Though, excuse me. Oh my god, I haven't burped. That was like, boom, first time I burped. That wasn't even a burp, I think it was a hiccup. Am I getting hiccups? Must mean I'm healthy enough to get hiccups. That means that I'm healthy enough for God to smite me down. If God were to smite me down, he'd do it right now, wouldn't he? Because after the hiccups, that means that God's lightning is going to come down. It's going to kill me. Kill everyone else, right? No, because you're you, when the world doesn't revolve around you, not usually. I mean, sometimes it does nowadays. It didn't used to be like that. Hello, I'm Norman White. Hello, I'm a cop that defected due to various reasons. Oh my god, we love you. Hello, do you have a cock I can suck? Oh, okay, buddy, slow down there. That's pretty much a summary of it to those tuning in. There's no one tuning in. Because I'm fucking crazy. You know what? Maybe you risk it. Do you think if you point your laser down there, they'll think there's a sniper and they'll usher everyone inside and they'll freak the fuck out? Oh my god, that could work. And that buys you enough time to slip into the canals and get out. Easy as pie. Sort of like pie. More like a cake. Because pies have like 4 pieces. This one's got like 8 parts of the plan I need to go through. Number 1, I need to be conscious. Wish I might pass out with the laser sight in my hand. And walk over to my comatose body. And like, oh, this guy just has a booster on his USP. That's not something to worry about. That's just everyday things. There's no one there. There's no one watching that area. I'm fucking anti-citizen numero fucking... There's a cop up in that hard point. He just called me in, didn't he? Yeah, that would be that. Well, Norman White, your ingenuity strikes again. You did the same shit you did 2 times prior. You're like a deer in the headlights. He looked at you. He gave you a glare. You gotta play it smart. You gotta play it real smart. What do? Flare? No, that's like a deer pissing itself. You're a deer in headlights, and when they're in headlights, they don't tend to pee. Maybe a little bit of pee, but not too much. Too much where it becomes of a great concern to your well-being. And now, the cage fighting arena! Oh my god! I gotta get there before they fucking swarm my ass, and then I have to cage fight them in the cage fighting arena. Because the last thing I want to do is get into a metaphorical cage fight. Maybe it'd be a battle of philosophy, a battle of wits. Maybe I'd have to talk my way out, like it's Fallout 2. I've never felt so glad to see a Thunderdome in my life. Oh, sweet mercy. Oh, you're so beautiful. Just when I met you. You need a landmine. Landmines would be the best thing you could ever have. Well, they're heavy though. You can carry like 1 on you. Maybe you swap the grenades for a landmine, you just leave it there, and then when they come searching for you, and then they come through and they explode. And you don't have to deal with it, you don't have to waste a single round, you just waste the landmine. Who makes landmines? Does H&K make landmines? They make guns. What are landmines? Maybe some really cool German fucking landmines? What kind of German landmines are there? Man. Is that a little soldier? It looks like a little soldier, look. Filter. That's a little mask bet. It's the eye. Maybe it's Elite. Or Cyclops. Whatever they are. They call them everything. They're gonna come in here and kill me, aren't they? I'm not gonna let them take me alive. That guy gave me a fucking glare down that was worth $20. They're not gonna take me alive. No, because I'm not going down. You know what I always say? It's a human instinct to not want to be tied up and shot. Okay? Are we clear? Okay, we're clear. Good. I'm glad that we've come to an agreement. Are you the cousin of that lamp? I got some bad news for you. He's in jail. Yeah, he's serving a sentence. I know! I thought he was a good kid as well. That's what I'm saying, man. You'd rather be tied up and shot? What? No. No one wants to be tied up and shot. This is a cage fighting arena. Is this Roman? Are cage fights a Roman invention? No, they're French. No, they're German. No. They have to be French. Cage fights are a French sort of thing, I feel. Because the French, they act really polite. No, they don't act polite at all. The French are fucking assholes. There's gonna be a cop that's gonna come through that fucking doorway, and he's gonna feel the wrath of 9mm. The small, tiny, little planking wrath of 9mm. It's gonna hit his vest, and he's gonna aim for the lower stomach like we're trained to, because usually the fucking malignants are wearing our gear, they're wearing our proper fucking protective equipment, so, you know, we aim for the lower chest, so we go through it, you know, because that's how that tends to work, and now we're just kinda fucking stuck here. And it's just so fucking boring here. You could go out and you could go fight them. They probably got about 15 guys out there right now sweeping for you. Maybe a canine. I wish we had dogs. I think they have dogs now. That's why there's so little people here. Well, no. That doesn't explain why there's so little people. It explains why so little people don't get through. That's why they get turned around. It's the dogs. And then you got your sights fixed. You're ready. You're ready for war. Fucking Dawn Parabellum, whatever the fuck you write on your walls. Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell. To the last casing drops. Last casing. Do you hear that? Last casing. How many casings do I have? There's like 15, and there's like, what, another 12? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 total, 25 rounds on this USP. 25 rounds with 2 other 15-round mags equals 55 rounds in total. Plus we have 15 rounds on my bandolier, 15 shotgun shells, and 4 magazines from my MP7 in the back, as well as a couple spare others. So, what, it's like 80 rounds of 9mm, fucking 100-something 4x4.30, and 15 shotgun shells. Oh, and a box of 20 in your back to reload the bandolier when it runs out, inevitably, as it tends to do. Because that's the worst thing, is because the bandolier is awesome, and then it runs out, and you have to reach in your bag, oh, I need shotgun shells, oh, I need to kill this thing, oh, I'm in a cage fight, I need to kill this thing before the crowd rips me apart like silverback gorillas. Slow down. Breathe. Think. Focus. Chakras channeled. We're gonna head out there, and we're gonna be fucking great. He didn't see you. No, they would have swarmed this area like now, like fucking hawks. No, like vultures. I think vultures. Vulture. I wish I had a laser sight on this thing. I could duct tape one. Aw, man, if I duct tape one, that'd be cool. Ah! That scared me. Duct tape a laser sight, and that would fall off too easy. Wait. Too easy if it fell off. Now, for the time being, until you get a laser sight, you'll have to use your own laser eyes, because I have laser vision. Anyone listening now who's trying to kill me, I have laser eyes. And gamma ray blasts. I have a lot of gamma ray blasts. You could open fire on that asshole there, because he saw you. But he doesn't know who you are. He doesn't know you're Norman White. He probably thinks you're a cop, and you just didn't report in. Because... that's the Bender's what? Shh. Think. You gotta thank this one for a Norman. He spotted you. This glare that's worth $20. Didn't recognize you wearing a bandolier. Couldn't see it. Bandolier doesn't connect the arm pads well enough for you to be visible in light. Probably thinks you're some kind of storm unit that didn't properly call in. Storm? No, there's a storm unit. Just maybe it's a flush unit. I miss flush. Oh man, flush were the best. I never had one bad thing to say about a flush unit. That and the Helix. Maybe Yevgeny sometimes. Yevgeny was kind of a stuck-up cunt. That and that asshole who fought me talking about the shit that we do in apartment was a weird conversation talk. Oh, God forbid I talk about the nasty things we do. Fucking accuse you of... No, Norman, it's not bad to hurt people more than it's needed. No, I like it. You like it? Are you sick? And God forbid he called me a fucking... what was it? Frog toucher? I pet a frog once. It was a purple one with one eye. So who cares if it has alien diseases? I was wearing gloves. That's all you need, is gloves. That's the key to self-actualization, is a pair of gloves in a possibly contagious alien frog virus. Because that's what all men deserve, is gloves and a frog virus. And I already have the glove parts. Well, no, the gloves are to prevent the frog virus, because if you prevent the frog virus, then gloves aren't needed, so you don't need gloves if you have the frog virus. What if you already had it, you don't want to catch it again? Can you get up here? What's the point? Hello, freedom. Freedom comes at a price, though. That's a sick-ass jump. Fuck. Ah. No, thank you. How do you get down now? You could run for freedom. Or you just jump on the sheet metal, then drop down from there. Because you've taken worse falls. Because you were a highly trained, repelling super soldier. Whew, hear that? Super soldier. That's what I am. I'm a super soldier. I could damn well be a fucking trained super soldier. But for now, I'm just a guerrilla super soldier. The blue is scary. The yellow is scary as well. Okay, so if I were to get out of here, I'd have to go through either the shield gate or I'd need to run through. There's a guy watching there's a guy watching from the fucking tower there. There's a guy watching, so if I book it, he's gonna shoot at me. He has the high ground, it's like Star Wars. He's gonna kill me. So it's either I hack for the gate and risk a fucking shield alarm sounding. What would that even be? What insurrection code? Would that be a Flint? No. That'll be something major though, probably. So I can risk it with Mr. 20-yard stare, or I could play fucking computer jockey. 20-yard stare, computer jockey. Those are your options, because you can't go in the cage fighting area. The cage fighting area is fucking crazy. If you went to the cage fighting area, you get... What if there's an audience there now? Oh my god, what if you reignited the cage fighting sect of City 17? If there were cage fighters, if there was a cage fighting sect, I'd be a billionaire. Because if there was a cage fighting sect, the shit I could do... The money I could make if I ran a cage fighting ring would be insurmountable. I don't need money. Money's for pussies and commies. Commies talk all about equality, but they really want money in the end. They want all their money from everyone. No! No, 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 no. It wasn't a Flint, it was a flush. You would know that if you were smart. They're gonna kill me. Oh my god, they're gonna kill me. Oh shit. Get to the cage fighting arena. Get to the cage fighting arena. Get to the cage fighting arena. Oh shit, you're gonna kill me, aren't you? You're fucking crazy. You're one of them. Who are you? I'm a cage fighter! Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine, mate.
Get up. Follow me. Come on. Get up. We gotta go to the cage fighting.
Yes, give me
Come
that
on.
out of here.
Follow me. Follow me.
Get me the fuck out of here right now. I need to get out of here. I came here to fix some wiring. I came up here. I forgot how we got here.
Get through the vent. Get through the vent. Come on. This is the cage fighting arena. I wasn't lying. You think I'm crazy? This is a fucking... I wasn't fucking lying.
We need to find somewhere to hide in here, mate. They're probably gonna swim in a sector. If they find this place, we're fucked. We're fucked. I forgot to bring my shot.
I got something for this.
What the fuck is it doing?
They won't even know. This is a remote activated flashbang. When they come through here, I'll detonate it, and then from there, we'll have the advantage on them.
I have a much simpler solution here.
You're gonna weld that shut. Here's the thing. That one leads to dirt. That one is their only way to freedom. We go down, then there's another one that leads into the city. So we have to keep that open if we want to get out of here safe and sound, alright?
Okay, great.
You want to know how I got here?
Right.
You know what I was doing? I was in the Outland zone, right? And suddenly, oh, let me go find fuel. I pass out. I wake up in an alleyway back there. I've been running around in circles for 5 hours. I think it's been 5. It feels like 5. Trying to figure out a way out. I can't detonate the shield generator. I can't get the barrier away. I can't go through there because there's a guard with 20-yard stairs perched up on one of the watchtowers, and I can't go through the canal blocks. So I'm stuck here, running around in the circle, alone.
Oh, great. Now you're not alone. It's just that we're both fucked.
Now we're both fucked. We're not
Okay.
fucked though, because they spotted me, right? I hid in here. They spotted me. I fucking was like a deer pissing in the headlights. And he looked at me and he was like, huh? And I went in here in the cage fighting arena. They didn't find me.
Oh, right. Yeah, I got swallowed by a skin and I hit up in some rubble for like the past 30 minutes. I thought I was gonna die, I'll be honest.
Well, you met me and my cage fighting business, so welcome. This is my new business venture.
Yeah.
I thought you were a cop. I'm sorry. I just get very antsy around
You're
workers
fine.
because they tend
You're
to.
fine. I heard someone coming in, so I hid in one of the rooms. I was probably gonna shoot you in the back of the head if I didn't hear it was you. I heard your voice. I recognize it. That's probably all. Oh my.
Well,
Gee,
if
I'm fucking freaked out.
If I saw a guy dressed in weed. Also, another thing. I don't wear the mask. I woke up with the mask on. That means I probably traveled through the quarantine zone. I think. I don't know. In a dazed, delirious state, in a fugue state. I don't know. Do I have spores with me? Oh my god, I'm infected. I'm gonna burst any moment now. Oh no. Oh no.
I don't
Breathe.
I don't
Calm.
see any
Four.
spores in you.
4. Wait, is it
I-
3 or
I-
4? There we go. Okay, we're
I
calm.
don't- I'm.
All right. All right, I'm good now. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I haven't taken the proper prescriptions since I've been passed out in an alleyway.
I can tell. I can tell, mate.
I'm very aware of it. You should have been there. There's a little yellow guy and he was running around, and there was also this one guy who was speaking to me, and then you couldn't really see him, but he was there. And it wasn't the radio, it wasn't the TACCOMs, it wasn't dispatch, it wasn't coming through the speakers. It was around. It wasn't internal, it was external communication coming into the internal. Fuck. I'm going crazy. Breathe.
I think they might. You know what? Can't see you.
Hello? What? Sorry, I zoned out.
Hi. Yeah, sorry. Put my faceplate on in case there's something in the air over here. Because I think I might have seen something very somewhere.
Where's my thing over
I'm
there?
scared there's something in the air.
My thing's gone. A rat took it.
Oh shit. A rat took it, great. So a rat's just gonna get flashbanged out of nowhere. What a fucking
I'll just
thing.
trigger it right
Rat's
now.
just a flashbang.
Any moment now.
Right, you just flashbanged a rat.
Let me go see if I can find it.
Yeah, mate. I was sitting here behind that little wall over there and make sure no one
I found the rat.
I find him too fucking boring.
Well, I found the rat and the concussive blast of the flashbang device going off. The hard light severed it in
Alright,
half.
it's dead.
Yeah.
I'll get you cut off, but I'm gonna assume it's dead.
It's very dead.
Right.
There it is, the yellow man. You think I was lying? You think I was fucking lying? Because I sound crazy, but I'm not.
I saw him too. I saw him too. I saw him too. I saw him fucking too. Right. Am I crazy or are you crazy?
We're both.
think
We're
we're
both.
both crazy.
We're both. There's some fumes in this fucking air.
Hey.
Maybe that's why I wear the mask, because there's crazy fumes in the air and make me crazy. I don't like crazy fumes. They're gonna get what's coming to them.
I don't like how dark this mask makes everything. It scares me all. I'm very afraid of the dark, actually.
You ever wonder why some people's legs move differently than others? I do.
I don't know. Yeah, mine move different from yours. Yeah.
That's really
What's the
weird.
thing?
You ever start
I don't
questioning
know,
things
man.
and then you sometimes forget about questioning them, and you're stuck in this cycle questioning things and reverting back to ground zero? I'm not crazy. I'm a law bringer. I'm an inventor. I'm not a law
Yeah.
bringer. Okay, we're good here.
How about mine?
You know, maybe I just need to
I
settle
should-
down for.
I should have brought my bandolier. I should have brought my bandolier. I brought everything but my fucking bandolier. I brought a pack of grenades and no bandolier. I'm gonna carry my gun. I don't even have my gun down here. So what's the fucking point here?
Marty.
Why did it...
I bestow upon you
What?
Excalibur.
Oh, great. Thank you. I'm just gonna try and set this on my belt. Ignore how I managed to get my bandolier on. I don't. You're seeing shit. You're wrong. I don't have my bandolier.
I'm wrong. Now, you want to know what's funny, Marty? Is I got a weapon as well. So I'm going to use my shotgun for the time being, which makes me arguably more cooler than you. Now, we're going to risk it all. We're going to go for the fucking Roko's Gambit of sewers, and we're going to exit through that pipe.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This fucking Roko's Gambit is going to be my life now.
We're going to have to leave. We're going to have to leave through here. There's no other way. All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm ready. I can't see.
Through here.
Okay. Fuck, it's just close, please.
Run through the tunnel here. For the tunnel here.
You are on. This is Roko's fucking Gambit, mate. This is no man's land. Oh shit, light. I'm following your light. I'm in.
Shh. No, this is the closet. Alright, be on fucking high alert.
Yeah.
Stack, prep for entry. I need you to scan. 3, 2, 1, clear it.
I got a mate. Okay. I think I've seen his
Now we gotta book it best here.
In here. Wait, no, don't come in there. Alright, I think it's in here.
Here we are. Shut that behind you.
You're right.
We can breathe. I think.
No,
Not through there.
we gotta get.
Just a bit further. We gotta get down through here, and then we gotta get through that gate. There's a big gate with the steam, and then we can escape through here. You no, we don't go down. There's a ladder. There's a ladder here. I swear there was a ladder here at some point.
There is.
Down here.
Danny. Now we go right. Oh, I don't want to ever say. It scares me. Very badly.
Well, the soldier on the wall must be a warning. That's a really well-drawn soldier. There's some kind of artist down here. I'd love to meet artists, but I think they're all dead because we killed them all in the book burnings.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Maintain pressure. Keep going.
Okay.
Interlock and intercede. Maintain. Keep going. Sweeping for suspect. And we are clean. Negative. We have maintain pressure. Move. Jury, keep closing. Holding cohesive. Maintain formation. Nearly at that assault point. Get ready to advance. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn. There's water everywhere. Dispatch is gonna be pissed. Fuck you. Oh, we're safe. Freedom. The big blinding light at the end of the tunnel.